We have some really bad news. We got some things I want to show you, things to discuss, things to, if you have a Corvette, things to look for. It could not have gone any worse. What is going on, you guys, and welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a great day today. As you guys can see by the title and thumbnail, this isn't really going to be a very positive, uplifting video. We have some really bad news of the Corvette, unfortunately. I'm going to get it right into it. As I mentioned, this is definitely about the wide body fenders that we have right here. And let's just say we got screwed pretty good. Like, it could not have gone any worse. What I mean by that is we'll get right into it. So basically, these fenders right here are for a convertible. And I really didn't even notice that until I made that video about getting wide body fenders, painting them. And I made the whole video about getting wide body fenders for the Corvette. A guy commented, I think his name was C6 or Cammed C6. He said, make sure that they were not for a convertible. Didn't even think about it, but the guy who I bought them from said they were for a coupe. I trusted him, and I really didn't know what to look for until I found out, or I did some research yesterday, and I realized that he screwed me over really good. But before I continue, I have to say, on that video, y'all were thinking that I bought like a wide body, like I'm drilling out the fenders and stuff. Y'all need to chill. It was wide body fenders for a Z06. It's not for like a wide body or anything like that. I'm not drilling into the body. I'm literally taking this fender off, the whole thing, and then replacing it with that, and it'll basically look like a C6 in the back, or C6 Z06 in the rear. So it's OEM fenders. It's not like aftermarket. And a lot of you guys were saying, oh, don't wide body it. It's also so I can run a bigger tire. So it's not even like I'm doing it for looks and stuff. However, it does look a lot better, but we're doing it so we can run a bigger tire in the back. With that being said, let's get back into the issue that we ran into. These fenders are for a convertible, unfortunately, and the shitty part is that the guy who I bought them from, he told me they were for a one, they came off of a Z06, and two, it was off of a coupe, and three, he told me that they were Monterey red metallic. They were torch red. So he lied to me 3 times. And then he mentioned that these fenders, the reason why he's selling them is because he was buying even wider fenders, like the Super Vet ones, I guess. And then he sent me a picture. He was like, oh, I got new fenders. No, those were just base Z06 fenders that he bought. And then he said he had them handmade. Yeah, bullshit. He bought them from a website, ordered them, and now he has the Z06 fenders for his Corvette. And here's what I think happened. So there's this guy named Patrick on Facebook who is selling these fenders, and then he sold them to the guy in Tampa. Jose is his name. And then Jose sold the fenders to me, and I think what happened was Patrick sold the fenders to Jose, and then Jose realized that these were for a convertible, listed them on Facebook, said they came off of a Z06, and then he said that he never mocked them up on the Corvette, so he didn't know if they were for a coupe or convertible. He didn't tell me that until I confronted him saying these were for a convertible. So he lied to me on that. And then what happened was he realized that they were for a convertible, and then he wanted to sell them. And me not knowing that much about Corvettes just yet, there was a difference between a convertible and a coupe. I didn't even know that they made like a convertible Z06. He said they came off of a Z06. I didn't know that they had a convertible Z06 anyways. So I really didn't even think anything of it. However, if you look right here, here is the proof that this is for a convertible. You see how thin this is? And now look at the coupe. You see how thick it is? Like right here. Convertible, like that fender right there, stops right here. And for the convertible, you have the top that goes back, so you need that extra room back here. And then for a coupe, it's a lot thicker. Like, see how thick that is? And then look at that. So while we're up here, let me show you guys 110% that this is for a convertible. So you guys see the difference? That is so much smaller than the coupe. Oh man, I'm so bummed. It would have looked so good. We already got them painted. Oh, it just grinds my like, I'm trying to keep this PG. That is how I know that these are for a convertible, and it really sucks. What really pisses me off the most is, one, he lied to me, and two, I found it out after I painted it. So I'm down $850 because I got the fenders for $400, and then I got the paint and everything for $450. So I am down $850 because I can't use it unless there's some type of adapter that I can use to put right here, but I highly doubt that. Like, it would look like crap because the gap is so much smaller on that one. Like, I'd have to fill probably like a good 2 inches. So that's the shitty situation. I'll look at the conversation right now, and then I'll pretty much go over what the hell happened. So I said, which color is it? He said Monterey red. And he said, or no, I said, which color is it? Is it Monterey red? He said, yes, I believe so. Monterey red it is. Y'all can see that? I said, okay, sweet. Would you take 500 if you come today? He said, call me at that number, or he gave me his number, and I called him, and he gave me an address to go to, which he was really smart about that too, because he sent me to a Publix parking lot and not at his house. Because if he would have sent me at his house, you best believe I would have went to his house. He was very smart on that part. And two, he didn't roll up in like a truck or anything. It was like a box truck. So he was very smart on how he did this. And I think he knew what he was doing, which is why he was pretty smart about it. When I found out that these were for a convertible, I confronted him. I said, were these fenders for a coupe or convertible? He said, when I got them, the guy said it was for a coupe. And the guy he's talking about, his name is Patrick. And I'll show you guys that guy in just a sec. And I said, who did you buy them from? Was his name Patrick? Because the fenders are for a convertible. And I found that out after I painted them. He never responded, but he read it. And then I said, the next morning, I said, so I'm guessing you bought them thinking they would fit your car and found out that they wouldn't work. Not because you wanted to go wider. That was a good one, I'll give you that. And since they don't fit your car, you wanted to sell them and trick the next person. Well, you did a good job. And then he said, I didn't actually ever test fit them. I bought a wider set. And then, as I mentioned, like, look at that shit. That's just a Z06. That's not wider than a Z06. Those are just Z06 fenders. And then he said he had them handmade. Yeah, bullshit. And then I said, well, either way, I got screwed because it's for a convertible. I have a coupe. And then he kept trying to like talk about how this would fit a 375 tire and it's fiberglass. And I'm like, dude, I'm not talking about your shit. And then I said that, so now I'm screwed. And then he said, how's it different? I said, I'll show you. I took a picture and I circled that, and then I circled that, and you could clearly see that it was thicker. Like, I even used his photo as the example. Like, if you look right there, the coupe is thicker. And I say, you see where I circled? He said, yeah. And then I said, on a convertible, it is skinnier, not that thick. Now look at the fenders you gave me. And then for the video that I made, and I circled right there, and it's so much skinnier. He's like, oh, I see what you mean. I said, yep. He said, damn, man, that sucks. Just sent mine to paint. And I said, no shit, that sucks. LOL, I was under the impression that it was for a coupe, not a convertible. It's even shittier because I got to paint it and now I can't even use it. And then he said, try posting them. And I said, LOL. And I was, at that point, my blood was boiling. And I was so pissed. And then he said, I would have them adapted, but that's up to you. Like, if I would have seen this person and he said that shit to me, I don't even know what I would do. At that point, I just needed to stop talking to him, or else I would have gone like crazy. I would, like, the more I even talk about it and think about it, the more I get pissed off. So let's also look at the listing, which I have right here. These are Z06 rear quarter panels OEM. So it says Z06 quarter panels OEM, and they're torch red. And I asked him, are these Monterey red metallic? And he said yes. So these are what it looks like. I should have just known from the pictures alone, but whatever. So then he said, decided to go wider, so selling these, no damage, no scratches, located in Tampa, Florida. And that's pretty much it. Oh, let's talk about Patrick as well. So this guy Patrick, this is what he listed, and his description was 2005 to 2013 C6 Corvette fenders, Victory red base set, hard top, a set, super deal. Dude, these people can't even speak English. Or will deliver locally for a price. These are a set, factory, no aftermarket, real deal. So earlier he actually had the Z06 fenders listed on here, and he said it was for a convertible. So then I messaged him and I said, can I ask you who you sold the wide body fenders to? Because he said it on the description that he sold it, and then he had the base fenders that he was selling. So I asked him, can I ask who you sold the wide body fenders to? And then he read it, and then I was like, okay, so he's obviously like avoiding the question. And then I said, is his name Jose? And he never responded. So my guess is either they know each other and one of them got screwed, or whatever happened. I don't know. It was, that whole situation just pisses me off so much. So now I have wide body fenders that I can't even use, and now I'm kind of SOL because I got it painted, can't get that money back. It's just a really shitty situation. I was really excited to put the wide body fenders on. I was actually about to buy some wheels. The wheels that I was looking at 2 videos ago, that's not what I was looking at. I'm not gonna go with those wheels. There was too much wrong with it. But I had some wheels lined up, ready to go. And then one of you guys commented, make sure they were for a coupe and not a convertible. And come to find out, these are for a freaking convertible. There's really nothing I can do. I mean, the only thing I can do really is just try and sell them. So if you guys are interested in these and you have a convertible, or even on top of that, if you have crystal red metallic, good deal for you right here. These are definitely going to be for sale because I can't use them. And another reason why I showed you guys their names and profiles is not to blast them or anything. I just want you guys to be careful if you guys are in the Tampa area or even in Florida and you guys do business with them. Just be careful. People are out there to screw you. I just wanted to show you them. Just if you ever do come in contact with them, just be careful. Make sure everything is what they say it is instead of what happened just here. So that's pretty much a wrap on this video. Just wanted to show you guys the situation that we're in. Really, I was really looking forward to wide bodying this Corvette. You guys have no idea. It was going to be game changer, but now I have to find some new fenders. If I can find a good deal on some wide body fenders, I'll go ahead and buy them. I'll see what I could do as far as paint too. I'll talk to the guy about the situation, see what we can work with. But other than that, I think we're going to be looking like this for a while. I think I might add a wicker bill soon, so stay tuned for that. I was thinking about putting an anvil wicker bill on there, but I actually found a spoiler that would fit even better on that. I do plan on like wrapping the spoiler and the diffuser gloss black, some little things like that. I also, so while we're here, let me leave you guys on a positive note. So we got that. That is going to be for a future video, and I'm super excited to put that on. Like, that's going to be a game changer, and that is going to replace that is going to be so much louder than what we have right now, and I'm super excited to put that on. That is going to be tomorrow's project, I believe, or at least I hope so. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna make this thing really loud. Hopefully soon we can make it look really wide and make it look really good. Get some new wheels. Trying to do a step-by-step. Fortunately, we got screwed over big time. Let me ask you guys this: if you guys do have any fenders for sale for a coupe, let me know. I will be interested in purchasing them. So give me a shout at Johnathan WH on Instagram. Let me know what you guys got. Preferably if you guys have crystal red metallic wide body fenders, that would be even better. That's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a very not uplifting video, but just wanted to tell you guys an update on the situation, because I know some of you guys were excited about putting the wide body fenders on, but unfortunately we're gonna have to wait a little bit, get things figured out. And like always guys, have a great day. Peace.